see if everything is working. Okay, it seems it does, so... Okay, sorry, I think it was... Anyway, let's do this again. I am going to do a new game because I figured I missed some things. I actually want to know everything about the active time lore. I missed some things about the active time lore. I also missed that I actually can buy some abilities already. After controlling Clive in the March, I never went back to the ability section, and I actually want to see and read some tooltips about it. So let's just see about all of that. Still action focused, should be fine. I am going to see if I can.
Was the chronicler?
Okay.
That the land of Valisthea,
I guess you
blessed
cannot
in the light of the Mother Crystals.
skip the cutscenes.
And that it was this light
Oh.
which finally led our forebears
Oh.
out of the darkness.
Active time lock
Yes.
stuff.
What they saw in the light gave rise
Yeah.
to temptation.
Let's see.
Temptation that ever lures us back
I
into
also
the crystal
tweaked
shadow.
from
And thus did our journey
my
begin.
settings because I actually wanted see my YouTube video is capped at 720p, and I actually wanted to try out if it can go higher, and I changed some settings. So I hope my video format is better now. So amazing. This time I'm going to do this right, and I'm not going. So I'm really so hyped for this game. I am trying to be good at the game, like very good at the game. Very mid. I'm like a mid-range in action-packed games. Like I did, to be honest, I did play Devil May Cry, I played Nier Automata, Replicant, Kingdom Hearts, of course. So even though I am first in action games, I never delved deep into it. Even though Kingdom Hearts I did do it because I did play it on Critical and Critical, but I also defeated Yuzura, so I don't think you're a bad gamer if you can defeat that guy. Can I? No? Okay. Oh well. So I'm going to talk a little bit more than yesterday, because I saw the story multiple times now, because I saw streams from.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. No one else? Where's the fun in that?
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders.
Oh,
We follow them. Try
it's
to
still
keep that in
very
mind.
hot as well today. Like it's insanely hot today.
Let's get this done.
And also, I live on the attic, or this is on the attic, so the sun is shining immediately on the roof, and everything is like isolated very well. For people who don't know, I actually just got moved out in a new place. This is my new place. So yeah. Ah, there is a skip button. Okay.
Yes, Sergeant.
Good. There's no active time stuff here, so...
I said focus, Wyvern.
Yes, Sergeant. So, yeah.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
I'm just going to try to push through this game now.
Time to move.
Except for the part where you can actually battle, because like I said, I want to learn
Just
tool
in
tips.
time.
Oh, there. Oh.
To the gates! Quickly!
Oh, there is active time learner. Ah, okay. So yeah, this is why I wanted to redo the demo a little bit, because I wanted to read the active time lore in the cutscenes, which is also very special that there is active time lore in the cutscenes. I don't know. I might. Oh, it's a difficult thing because I want to continue the game, but on the other hand, I want to know a lot. So I do hope that the active time lores and the cutscenes are the same as when you're out of the cutscenes from that section of the game. Anyway, Fort Zernitira. The stronghold situated at the western end of Nisa, the Val in the Namakhian Republic in the year 873. It served as the site of meeting conveyed by the Damakians with their Waluder allies in an attempt to enlist their aid in driving back the Iron Blood, who had been a thorn in their side since the Battle of the Twin Realms 8 years before. Okay, so that's also something I actually wasn't sure of. They were talking about the Battle of the Twin Realms, and I wasn't sure if the Battle of the Twin Realms was the Battle of Rosaria and Walud and Sambrask and whatever 13 years before, but apparently this is another one. Okay. The Man of the Fist. The Malkian standing army, while officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squad battles, deployments are mostly comprised of a small units employing a mixture of foot soldier and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes and the deadly skill with which they wield them. Alright. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Randella. Yeah. It is also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang. Oh, okay, so the mother crystal which Rosaria wanted was called Drake's Bread. So apparently all the mother crystals are called Drake's something. Okay. There's no official state religion and citizens are free to worship as they please. Damakia's key policy entity is the Parliament, which is formed of ministers representing each of the states with Prime Minister at its head. Yeah, so I am going to take a screenshot of this one because I'm going to put it on Twitter that there's actually active time lore even in the beginning of the game.
What do you...
So let's skip this. Oh, is this... let's see. There's even more. The Iron Crusade. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of its battalions. Ironblood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall altitude, which has earned them a reputation on the contingent as savage, if somewhat primitive warriors. The Nissa Defile, a deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dalmatian Republic. During the Battle of the Realm Realms in 1865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursion into the Dalmatian territory. A unit of trained assassins deployed to the Nissa Defile deep within the Dalmatian territory and tasked with it, the elimination of an enemy dominant. The mark applied to the cheeks of barriers, identifying them as something other than human. Okay. The great nations of Valistia have long-standing accord to brand their barriers in his way that the slaves might be traded across borders. So yeah, basically they are slave stuff. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. Most of it stays the same, but there are some changes in depending on the cutscene. So I wonder if the active Time Lord will be recorded to the Lore Master, because I know there's going to be a Lore Master further down the line.
And
Let's see. Yeah. Skip.
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
There we go. 2 more. I was waiting for those 2. The Warden of Earth, of whom Hugo Kupka is the current dominant. He takes the form of a stone-skinned giant whose granite fists shake the earth with every mighty pummel. Titan's dominant awakens as among the people of the Dalmatian deserts, the recipients of the strength being granted great power and status by the Republic in return for a commitment to protect the nation in times of war. Shiva, the Warden of Ice, whose appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. The Iron Blood sends Shiva against the Republic forces and the Nissa Defile, where she dueled against Titan, the Icon of Earth. It's funny that they don't say it's Jill, though. Like, they don't confirm it yet that it's Jill. Alright. Okay. Okay, there's no active time here. So, let's just skip this. Yeah. Nope. Ah! Aha. Here we go. Roselet Castle. Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Roselet, it is from the towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of this proud nation and the people of inhabit the city beneath. Firstborn of Archduke Erwin, ruler of Rosaria, from a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army. Not only is he a skilled warrior and loyal guardian of the Rosefield household, he is also a fine tutor indeed. It was he who trained Clive in the secrets of swordplay. While he may be a hard taskmaster, his belief and trust in the shields that serve under him make him a much loved leader. The First Shield. Title granted to the mightiest and most stalwart shield of the Rosarian army. The First Shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of Phoenix and is gifted a portion of Icon's power over flame, a boon known as Blessing of the Phoenix, which is Clive Frostfield. And then the Blessing of the Phoenix, the boon Joshua bestowed upon his brother upon Clive's ordination as First Shield, allowing him to wield fire-aspected magic without a crystal. It has long been custom in Rosaria for the dominant of the Phoenix to share a part of their power in his way, performing this rite of rejuvenation. Upon these, they appoint as their protectors that they might serve them the better. Alright. Okay. Current location, Rosalit Castle. Okay. Sunrise, sunset. Alright.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Okay. So, let's see here. So, abilities are not yet available here. So, and that's why I didn't go back to this menu, because I didn't see the abilities yet. So I thought you wouldn't be able to upgrade them yet. But apparently you can upgrade them already. So I am going to do that. Let's see. I am going to just a second. Sorry about that. Holy shit, that was... I didn't know what that was. Sorry about that. Anyway. My day is going well. I'm playing the demo for the second time. I'm looking at everything that I've missed, not only in combat, but also in lore-wise. what I've managed to figure out at the moment is that you actually can use active time lore very early on, even before it was actually introduced. And I'm actually, using it. Each time there's a cutscene, each time I'm in control again to see and read everything on it. How is your day going, by the way? How are you? My profession is I work as a specialist or specialist slash semi-manager in fruits and vegetables. That's actually my main job. This is more a hobby. What about you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm actually typing something on Twitter about the game. I'm going back at the moment I'm done with it. Not yet. I mostly am not a daily streamer. I try to stream as much as I can, but I have a very busy schedule. And the last few weeks to months was actually very heavy for me because I changed work and I also changed where I live. So I had a move going on and all that. So yeah, it was a very busy period for me. So I stopped streaming for a little bit around March. Are you the one who started following me on Twitter? Because since you said you're a professional artist, logos, it was one of my latest followers was actually an artist. But it's cool that you do that, by the way, because I am actually probably a need for some artists later down the line.
All right, let's get stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads. Right you are.
Okay.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Okay, let's see. So there are more. So yeah, that's what I meant by active time lore. My Discord username, just a second, I'll give you it. So that's my username. Okay, let's continue. Alwyn Rosefield, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. No problem. As long as you don't spam me with stuff, that's fine. Jill Warwick, born a princess of Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after the homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Roselet Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Yeah, but she was from a different... Alright. Yeah, I accepted it. There we go. Clive's faithful friend, brought back from one of Archduke Alwyn's expedition to the frozen northern territories, where he was found half-starved and shivering in a snowfield. Aww. Having presumably been separated from his pack, Alwyn gifted the puppy to Clive upon his return, and the two became nigh inseparable. It's a cute doggy. If you don't mind, I will watch everything that you sent to me after the stream. But I'll definitely check them out. Alright. Skip.
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry.
Almost. Yeah, so I watched DZD's stream, and she was commenting on the fact that his jump is like so small. And yeah, it is. Like, look at this tiny jump. It's so cute. Anyway. Alright.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Bearer. Okay. Person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. Oh, okay. So it's not only slave branding. In Valestia, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. That's weird though, because aren't they stronger per se because they don't really need to use crystals? They are marked with the brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scars and precious shards. Yeah. The system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valestian life that few take pity upon the bear's plight, seeing them as less than human. It's so stupid. The mark applied over the cheeks of bears across Valestia and then identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth, those who are found to be bears being branded and take into custody of the state. Rarely bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later. Yet most do not remain unbranded for long. Okay, and the reason why Clive is branded is most likely because of the power of Phoenix, and they were like, oh yeah, he needs to be branded as well.
There's Joshua.
Joshua.
Clive.
You don't.
Sorry, I just want to. Okay, nothing changed.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All
I live in
concerns
Europe.
are insignificant.
Where do you live? Yeah, I'm sorry that I keep doing this, but I actually do want to kind of see everything. So, USA, yeah. Well, I hope where you live there's like less of a heat going on, because here where I live it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment, and I'm not someone who's really good with with heat. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalit as its capital. Rosaria was originally formed from a collection of small dominions, all of which now stand united under the banner of Archduke Elwin Rosefield. Not possessing a mother castle of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over possession of Drake's Bread, which lies still further to the west in the midst of the boiling sea. Alright. Also known in the local tongue as Harin, the Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Great Loisgate. The Mother Crystal Drake's Bread rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its border, depending on who you ask, and has been the subject of long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighboring Duchy of Rosaria. The Iron Kingdom's inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, which has given rise to a unique, if largely inward-looking culture. Oh, thank you. I hope the streaming is going good. Also, I'm not natively English, so that's why I sometimes stutter, or my sentence is not the best, let's say. Enormous glassy mountains, 5 of which tower over the lands of Valestia. They are the source of all the crystals that the people of the Twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magics the crystal cast even more potent. For the reason, great nations have sprung up around each mother crystal and have long warred with each other for possession of their blessings. Alright. Let's continue. Do you actually game? Or are you... I don't know Spanish. I'm not from Spain. I know a few words, but not enough to make a conversation. Skip. And here we are. The world map. So from this on, I'm also going to see... Okay, I cannot do the active time lore in this. Also the music. I love this music on the world map. What do you mean, qualification? There we are. Goblins. A common species of beastmen, while at first glance... my studies. I studied office and marketing. Office and marketing. I am still studying outside of my work as well. I am studying game design itself. I studied Unity, and I'm also studying Unreal Engine. I'm going to start with Blender as well, but with my work going on, with a little bit of free time, Also, I play the piano, so I have a lot of things going on. Yeah, goblins have their own unique language. I heard that yesterday, and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. While mostly found on the continent of Storm, the spread of the Blight has forced them to find nearby home settlements. A move that often ends in misunderstanding and bloodshed. An area of swampland that stretches northeast from Roselet Castle. The odd village could once be found here, but nothing to compare to the lively settlements that line the main roads of the realm. And with the encroachment of the Blight and the creatures driven before it, even these scant settlements were soon deserted. Did you actually study like logo designs and 3D animation, or did you just study something else? Loyal Shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Once but a low-born page, Wade was inspired to join the ranks after Woodpile fell on him and his life was saved by young Joshua. Oh, nice. Our loyal Shield of Rosaria and sign of noble family, Tyler followed in his father's footsteps and entering the service of the duchy, rising to the position of right-hand man to the Lord Commander. He's like higher ranked than I was thinking. He was chosen by Lord Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, a level head who could be trusted not only to obey the young Lord Marquis' orders and keep him safe, but to help to keep the fiery Sir Wade in line. Alright. Okay. Let's start with the combat, shall we? Abilities. Yeah. So I never went to this tab in my previous playthrough. And I actually do want to see or read the tooltips. Use immediate landing to attack or deliver crossroads. Yeah. Just triangle, aerial attack. I need to learn my aerial attacks as well. Normal melee attack, dodge, yeah, jump, precision dodge. Okay, yeah. So precision dodge is also very important. Lunge, cross and square. Okay, yeah. Down thrusts. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's like a charged attack. Okay. R2 to pull attention of an taunting. Okay. A friend of mine was actually saying that you actually can taunt. Oh, okay, that's actually very handy. Stomp. Use X while in the air to kick off a nearby enemy. You can actually jump on the enemies. Cool. Hold triangle to increase the position. Okay. So I am going to do Stomp. I am going to do the lunge one. There we go.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here. The old village of Stillwind is ahead. There's a lot left of it.
I do love the atmosphere, and I think they did it extremely well. menu popped up? Nope. Okay.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be
Thank
more
you.
ahead.
Well, it's still the beginning of the game, so I know there's like a boss coming up as well. So I wanted to test my skills a little bit more at the boss. But yeah, goblins is
Welcome
like,
to Stillwind.
fine.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
I actually saw that yesterday that you could do like a downward thing, but I guess it needed to be downward.
Stay down! Skills, my lord.
Nice. Alright. There's something in the house. So yeah, like I asked, do you actually play games as well, or are you just an animator and 3D artist? Personally, it's not my type of games, but hey, for each their own, right? You like shooting?
Some of their number of spell slingers. And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here. Worthy of song.
Okay. I'm starting to feel the combat a little bit more now. But yeah, I'm not much of a shooter person. I don't really play a lot of shooters, and if I play a shooter, it's like with RPG elements embodied with it, like Borderlands. Probably will be able to get the whole ring. Oh. Do I? Ah, so. Oh, okay. Phoenix shift, use the placing free to close the. And that's the rising flame, right? Yeah. Is the new Call of Duty, or the recent Call of Duty, any good? Because that gave me like a very good vibe to me, but again, I don't really play a lot of shooters.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Uh-huh. It updates when you actually battle them.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask. And stay down!
Nice. It's a very long charge, but nah.
And there was one.
Yeah, the combat is being pretty. Getting the hang of it a little bit more.
On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move when it winds up for another.
You don't have to tell me twice.
More than that, eh?
Let's try.
Dodging is still something that I feel. Alright, yeah. I'm getting there. Still not perfect, but I'm getting there. Alright, yeah. Nothing new. I thought I would get an update on the...
After him! Before he summons
monster.
the rest! There he is!
Damn it!
I'm actually happy that I'm playing the demo again for all of this, because I'm actually learning so much more. I wonder now. This one, the mobile.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite. Stay away from its mouth!
Where's it going?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Now! Before it recovers!
I'm in your debt. You won't be gone for long.
I'm already doing way better than
I cannot fall here. Now for the final push, my lord! Attend to your wounds.
I think we made it angry.
I'd rather we made it die.
I'm running out of potions!
There we go. That was much better than yesterday. Much better. Do I get a marble out of this? Nope. Okay. Oh wow, you actually sent me a lot of stuff. The Phoenix Castle. A walled keep situated near Rosaria, northern western border. It was originally constructed to serve as an outpost in the wars against northern territories. But its true significance lies deep within the ruins atop which the stronghold stands. Here, in an ancient chamber accessible only to the dominant of fire, is held the rite of ancestral communion, an important ritual in which it's believed that the phoenix can hear the words of the duchy's forebears. Okay. Torgo. I wonder if there's active time lore now when I can play with Joshua.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Ah, there is. But only Phoenix Gates. Okay. You don't really have anything other than that. Okay. Ah, there's something new. Second son of the Archduke of Rosaria, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening. Yeah, we'll have a look. I'm going to look at everything you sent me after the stream. I promise. Joshua was appointed heir to the awakening as the dominant of Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is obsolete, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots, less so. Okay.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
Is there any... Well, I'm probably going to see it, but is there any animation style or 3D art that you're most well known in?
What was that?
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty.
Don't know yet.
I am the dominant.
I was waiting for that, and you would do that. So Tyler is back. Almost dead though. And now we're back with Clive. The Holy Empire of Sanbreque. A nation occupying the northern east reaches of the continent of Storm with the great city of Oriflamme as its capital. Sanbreque is the realm's largest theocracy and home to Mother Crystal Drake's heads. So another Drake, like I thought. Under the rule of Holy Emperor, the people of Sanbreque enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Lord Commander of the Rosarian Empire Army, outranked only by Archduke Elwin, who is not only his liege lord but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust. Elwin consulting with Rodney on all military matters. Firstborn son of Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria, though all expected him to inherit the Phoenix Flames and awaken as its dominant, destiny instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear that burden. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Nice. Let's see. I never went back, but apparently I cannot go back anywhere.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
So basically those two things are maxed out. Let's just complete the circle, shall we? Okay, sure, why not? Oh no, I came from here, so...
Damn it all.
You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Boom.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Clive, look out!
May I have this dance?
I do believe that's
You are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
Stay still, damn you! Come on! Take it!
timing on that, I assume.
He's open! Now, Clive! Have at it!
You're going to regret that, boy.
Take this! This dance is over!
Alright then.
Constantly he's trying to get the dodge right, but still no work.
Don't get cocky, boy.
Alright. At least I got it. But yeah, the dodging needs to be better though. Like, it really needs to be better. Something new? Yes. The assembled forces of the Holy Empire of Zambrak, while officially under the command of the Cardinals, it is Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage, whom the legions truly serve. On the battlefield, the dragoons, peerless lancers, renowned throughout the realm, are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the skies to sow terror and disarray among their helpless foes. And now we're at the final battle. Here we go. so small once again. I hope I get it.
My flames may flicker, but they shall never die!
Whew. I thought I was dead again. Here we go. Skip. Okay. So that was it again. I'm sweating. Haha. I am going to do this one again, because I basically did the same thing, but I at least unlocked some abilities. There we go. I already ordered. So now I am going to go into the iconic challenge to see how the combat really is. Alright, let's do this. The iconic challenge puts you in control of Clive several hours in the story, equipped with feats abilities of not one but 3 powerful icons, creating an opportunity to better experience Final Fantasy XVI unique brand of action gameplay. Note the channel was created specifically for this demo and its feature differs slightly from what appears in the final game. Gear, items and abilities are not representatives of what are normally available to Clive during this part of the story. The world map and journal have been removed from the main menu. Save, autosave and load function is unavailable. Combat status from the demo are carried over to the channel. 30 years have passed since the tragic events which saw Clive robbed of his brother, his father and his home. After being pressed into the service of the Imperial Army of Sambrek, Clive earns his freedom at the hands of a man named Sid, who agrees to aid our hero in his search for the answers that have eluded him for so long. We joined the two as they began infiltration of Gar Norvind, an ancient stronghold wherein his brother's supposed killer, a second dominant of fire, is said to be held by an elite party of Aloder knights commanded by Benedicta. Okay, so I know which part this is. I've seen it, but I actually don't know if I want to play.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
Oh,
so you've come for me after all.
The Holy Empire of Sambrek.
All clear.
Alright, Torgal, all grown up. I'm so sweaty that I can't even open up the freaking bag. Jesus Christ. Finally. Press L2 to cycle between current attuned icons in real time, allowing for more varied results. Okay.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Okay, let's see. So, Riding Flames, Scarlet Cyclone, that's AoE. Gorge is fast stuff. Wicked wheel is to launch upwards. Wind up. Upheaval. Okay. Increase. Yeah, I'm not going to use. I am going to use this one though. And timely assistance. No. Anyway. Oh, alright, so no, we have all so those ones. Okay. Step forward and deliver. Okay. Heat wave. Summon a projectile. So let's see. Okay. That's how you change that. I don't think I'll change any of those. Raging Fist though? Yeah, maybe I'll change Raging Fist. Oh. Yeah. No, I'm going to change. This one, two Raging Fists. Titanic block. That's got close. I'm going to. Oh, the grappling claw. That's actually very handy. Let's see. Mastery increases range distance, ability potency increase with distance. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, so basically I can do it 2 times in a row then. Okay, let's do this.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
And? You're gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Need some help?
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
Let's go.
Probably yes.
They already be in the camp.
What? Good news, lads? Your search is over.
Ready? Shit. Jesus
So,
Christ.
where to next?
That was extremely fast.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
You know you like me, don't you, Sid?
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left.
Steel silk. Okay. Let's see where the other roads lead to. Can I go up here? Jesus. This is going to be getting used to stuff, but holy shit. Just keep on going. Holy fuck.
Oh, I'm not staying.
Flames to me! Get him, boy! My wounds, boy! Get him!
Limit break is very much OP. Yeah, it's over there.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
The alarm.
All this bloody running! After them!
Attacking an opponent from the front while it's guarding will deal no damage. Okay.
Seems they were expecting.
You don't say.
Oh wow.
That's enough.
Jesus, combat is crazy. Jesus Christ, that I didn't die yet is an accomplishment on itself, I think.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us.
Okay. What's like? It's that one option. Pizza are only possible, but okay. Lemon break stuff. I feel like I already get like very much a lemon break. Oops. No! Let me in! I went to the wrong way. Sorry, Sid. Got distracted for a second.
What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me. Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want.
She's a horny bitch.
I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
It really is like a movie that
we're watching. Stand back, Clive.
Ramu!
No move.
Finish them.
Alright, let's do this. I'm actually going to see. Okay, yeah, I can. I am going to. Where is it? Yeah. I cannot do it because I'm in combat. Okay.
At least it's not 3 against 1. Too slow. doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on. Too slow.
Oh, holy shit! How did I manage that? Jesus fracking Christ! Yeah, wir haben die Boot.
Sid, are you alright?
Do I look alright?
Of course you do. I just let it float.
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Oh boy. Oh. This is I have my full health back. It is going to be a juggle though to remember everything. Like now I'm with Torgal and here it's then the normal potions and whatever. But holy shit.
She must be here somewhere.
I need to get ready for this because
The withdrawal has been signaled.
Some weapons are casse-cures.
Where do they all come from? You know what to do, boy.
Oh wow.
I'm running out of tower.
How lady wants us gone before sunrise?
Flames to me! It's over.
Alright. I mean, it's easy to get to notice stuff, but executing all the combos, watching the combat play out, and dodging at the right moment is not a small feat.
Excellent. Another fight.
Like, mobs fine, as long as there's not too many mobs.
Stay down.
You can juggle the combat so made still.
She better not have flown away.
This is insane though. Like, it actually really is insane. Let's just relax and enjoy the view, because holy shit. This is going to get extremely difficult. So that's 1 point. So it also automatically heals you, even though a potion doesn't stand.
Let's make this quick.
I love the takedowns. Just casually kicking him in the nuts. Bloody hides. I think that I actually didn't see yet in any trailers, I think, is a chest.
Finally.
Here we go, the final battle against Benedicta. Oh boy.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Come, little lamb. To the slaughter with you.
Benedicta, why are you such a bitch? You're so sexy, but you're a bitch.
Scream!
Don't let them get away! My wounds, boy! Where is he? I won't ask again.
There you go, phase 2.
Dodge this. Fucking God! Cry all you like. There's no one to save now.
For me!
Lend me your strength!
Time to join your pet.
These battles are insane.
Stay down.
Stay down, you say? Fuck you.
Don't touch me!
Sweating my ass off. Let's go, girl. Let's go. Game is insane if you play it. It's one thing watching this, but playing this, it really is.
A little help!
I'll kill you! I'll kill you both!
Not this time.
did it! Holy shit! The will of fire, raising flames. Okay. Yeah, that's cracking. My life dropped so fast at some point.
Branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Yeah, so I was using Garuda's powers constantly, but it's actually here that you get Garuda powers normally, I think. Because, yeah, you like extract them to you. It seems that it really messes him up as well. I wonder if they stop it here as well. Yeah, they do. That's the end, right? Yeah, it is. Holy shit, that's... Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave it as is at the moment. I am going to stop the stream, but first my initial thoughts. First of all, again with replaying the original demo, the game, the opening is insanely good. The music, even delving deeper in the combat, it really felt great. I'm not sure how about the active time lore, even though the active time lore is nice. You kind of need to stop the flow of the game to read it. So the good thing about having a lore master is hoping that everything that's in the active time lore is also in with the lore master. So I don't know if you need to push the menu button constantly to read everything, or if everything is with the lore master in the initial game. I do hope so. It's interesting, don't get me wrong, everything that's in the active time lore is very interesting, but it's for me not the best way to do it. I rather read everything just in the gameplay section, but as we figured out, while the cutscenes changes, the active time lore also change. So it's I don't know. Depending on how they implement it with the lore master, I am kind of indifferent about it at the moment. But I do love it, the thing itself. I do love the lore. The iconic challenge. I saw. Well, I already knew the whole thing because the story of that section I saw a few months ago. But actually playing it with 3 different icons at the time, it's insane. It really is just insane. You have to think about so much. You have to think about dodging, your health, making sure that and comboing your 3 different icons. And I didn't really combo like to make combos. I just tried pushing buttons, kind of. It looked insane. It was insane, but it's going to need a long delve deep into that kind of stuff for me to get a perfect grasp on the combat itself and how to get good at it. Like, at this point of time, I did the Iconic Challenge once. I was not good at it. First of all, the dodging is still not a good thing for me. I still need to figure out the dodging stuff way more clearly. But like I said, I need to have a more comprehensive feeling about the combat and how to intertwine stuff. I do know a little bit, like the moments when you spin upwards with Garuda, you can ground slam and whatever. But yeah, there's so much in this game. There's so much in this that it's just insane to just learn it in this demo, because I didn't think the Iconic Challenge was also part of the story. I thought it was like I know in the main game there's going to be like a combat section tutorial area where you can learn stuff, and I thought it was going to be that instead of here's 3 icons, here's the story portion of the game, just do whatever. But it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. It was sweaty. It was difficult, way more difficult than the start of the game, but it is well worth it. If that's just a portion of how the gameplay is and how it feels, it's going to be insane. It really is. It's really going to be so massively, insanely gigantic, and I can't wait to me learning more and to see what other people can do with the battle system. Overall, I do think this is going to be my game of the year. There's a lot of, don't get me wrong, a lot of good games came out this year. A lot of good games comes out this year still, like Spider-Man 2. But for me, this one, I don't know, it's on a different level. It really is. So with that being said, I am going to end the stream here. Thank you, Ella Park, for joining the stream. I am going to upload this on YouTube, of course, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, and I'll see you later. Bye.